All right, we're gonna try round two here. I don't know. Like, I just want to piss and moan about all this crap. It sucks. Look, I've been playing this game for a little bit. Kind of got into it. I really like it. Because it's unique. Kind of makes me want to play Torchlight. That's my thing. Because I'm kind of in the mood. We're gonna try for that round two here. Well, at least I know you can hear me. That's a win. All right, let's keep playing. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's go to the Great Forest. Yeah, I'm not gonna play for very long. I'm just grumpy. I want movies to be good. I'm tired of places like Disney just making bad stuff. I mean, look at John Wick. I mean, it's doing so well, and there's a good reason why it's doing so well. It's because for whatever reason, they, unlike a lot of these places, are real hell-bent on making movies that no one likes. I mean, you look at Top Gun Maverick and see how well it's doing, and it's because they made a movie that their fans wanted to see. Same with John Wick. I mean, it's devastating to these people that, you know, they're making movies that their fans want to see, and that, you know, us normies, you know, want to see. And I know that's it's kind of funny that they're making movies that everybody wants to see, and then you get these other big Hollywood corporations that are hell-bent on making the movies that they want to see, and it's not making them money, and they can't figure out why they're not making money off of this. And it's like, dude, I mean, common sense tells you that there's a good reason why you're not making money off of this, because you're not making movies for the people who are going to see the movies. You're making movies for people who have no intentions of seeing the movies that you're creating. And that's dumb. It's so dumb. Why would you do that? Why would you make a movie for people who don't want to see the movies? Huh? Does that make any sense? Does that make sense to anybody? Why would you do that? Why would you make a movie for people who don't want to see the movie? Hey, she finally leveled up. How about that? I forgot what the quest was. Bandits. I don't know. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I love movies. I love TV shows. But I've gone back to watching TV shows that are old. Like, I'm watching Castle again. Like, why? Why am I watching Castle again? I should be watching other stuff, which would be preferable, but the truth is, like, I just want good stuff. How dare I want? Uh, it's kind of funny that that's where we're at, though. That like back in the heyday of movies and video games and toys, I used to love. Why? There we go. Yeah, I don't understand why they don't make. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have a way to unlock that yet. All right. I don't know. It just seems like for our best intentions, you know, it seems like these people like Victoria Alonso, who darn unfortunately she's gone now. I mean, she's alive, which is great. I'm happy that she's alive. She no longer works at Disney, I think. Pearl Mutter's gone. I mean, these people, they don't like you. They've never liked you. And as far as I can tell, they've never cared about any kind of opinions that you may or may not have had. And it's the craziest thing. Why? Aren't you supposed to want to make stuff for the fans? I mean, back in my day, it was like, back when I was young, I used to watch the sci-fi shows of Spider-Man and Hulk, and they were, I mean, kind of terrible, to be fair. And then, all right, then, we had some awful. And then we decided that we were going to do some, like they had Spider-Man, which I think was actually played out very similar to how the Power Rangers was played out. But I don't know. They used to do whatever they wanted. I mean, that's kind of how it was back in the day. But we used to have cartoon shows that we wanted to watch, TV shows that we wanted to watch, and it was fun. It was enjoyable. There's stuff to talk about. There's stuff to watch. I mean, and I start to honestly wonder if we've reached a point where they don't care about what you do anymore. They don't care about your favorite games or TV shows. All they want is to create what they want to see, what they want to watch, and the people who suffer are the fans. The people who really, really, really wanted a specific, TV show or wanted a specific movie. I mean, like, we get why Hulk can't be made anymore or why it can't be Solo, and that's because It's because some of these movies, like Shazam, a good example. Shazam um, cost a ton of money to make, and it was supposed to be awesome, and it was mediocre. I mean, if you're a fan of them, that's not a slight on you. You know, that's not me attacking you as a fan, because you know, I want you to get the movies and the TV shows that you want to watch. I mean, I think we all do. I would just What I want is them to be good from a normie perspective. Random fan should be able to watch, you know, should be able to watch this movie and be happy that they watched the movie, not as depressed as the rest of us when we get a movie that's not what we wanted, and we're stuck with a very, very mediocre thing. And it's like, I would like to, for once, watch a TV show or movie that I wanted to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, all we want to watch, we want good stuff. We want good shows, we want good movies, good TV shows, a good experience. That's what we want. We want to go to the theater, plunk down our hard-earned money, and be like, hey, remember that thing that you made that you didn't know if it would do good or not, but you put the effort in and made it worth watching? You know that thing? Yeah, we remember it. We're Pepperidge Farm in this place. We want to thank you for making a movie that we wanted to see. That makes us happy. So we're in turn going to spend our hard-earned dollars watching said thing that you created. You know why? Because that makes us happy. That's what we want. I'm giving you the ultimate normie perspective. I've watched thousands of movies. Not all of them are good. Some of them are really kind of terrible. And you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with terrible. I'm okay with terrible. I'm okay with mediocre. What I'm not okay with is, a bad movie or a bad TV show that's made for one group and one group only. And that's, it's made for one group, and that is it's made for the writers and the producers. A smart producer would know that those games are more important to be made for fans of the genre. If you make a good thing, insert thing here. If it's good, guess what? We're all going to want to see it. And it's crazy that that's not how things are made anymore. They're made for, not us. Not us fans, not us moviegoers, not us, not made for us anymore. They don't make stuff for us. What they make is stuff that they think that they want to see, and then proceed to they only seem to want to make the stuff that makes them happy, and that's fine if you're not trying to get an audience. You know, if that's not your goal is not to maintain an audience or well, I guess that's not one that I can break. You know, and it sucks because we want a good thing. That's what we want. We want you to make something good, and then we want to enjoy it. You know, if you make a good movie or a good TV show, we're more likely to see it or want to watch it. You know, I've watched Doom Patrol a bunch, and I really did enjoy that. I enjoyed the heck out of Doom Patrol. Now, does that mean that Doom Patrol is my favorite TV show? No. No, not even close. But what I do enjoy is something that I can turn my brain off and I could just go, cool, this is a thing. I'm going to watch Thing. Thing is fun. And if the thing is really, really fun, guess what? I'm going to spend time and money watching it. You know, like, ooh, ouch. You know, we want good movies, good TV shows, an exciting experience. You know, I listened to my daughter's friend tell me about her favorite characters in, you know, in those universes, and they're, you know, her favorites are her favorites, and I refuse to give her a hassle about it. I refuse to say that I don't like her particular characters that she likes. You know why? Because as a fan, it's incumbent on us, those who are the OGs, if you will, the people who grew up arguing over, you know, could Spider-Man beat Superman, or could Superman could Superman actually get, you know, beaten by insert anime character here? You know, could Goku beat Superman? Probably not. You know, we look at current modern day anime, we look at characters like One Punch Man. You know what was great about One Punch Man? Is that he is a joke, sort of. He's the joke character. He's the Superman. You know, you can go all out and tear up his costume, kick his butt as best you can, and then, like magic, he beats you with his one punch. And now you're defeated, and there's no way for you to come back and win. You know, that's the thing. Like, it's the fact that it's written so well that it's hard for us as fans to be like, you know, it's poking fun at our favorite characters, but you know what? I get it. And it's written from a fan perspective. Somebody who really, truly enjoys the genre of superheroes, and like, they get it. And therefore, I respect it. I respect the hell out of it. Because it means that they care enough to create a character that you want to watch, that you want to learn about, somebody, a character that's, story driven. And it's nice to it is nice to it's nice to actually have a character um worth being a fan of. It's super duper important to us that the characters that we grew up with, it's super important to us that the characters we grew up with or were fans of, um, have a future. I want my kids to know about the amazing Daredevil. I want my kids to know about, Ghost Rider. I don't know much about Ghost Rider, so I'm really just spitballing here. There are certain characters that I wish they did a better job of representing. I wish they did a better job of making it super duper important to respect the stories, respect the source material. How hard is it to to make good stuff? I told my daughter's friend that I said I was a really big fan of the animated versions of these movies because you could do a lot more with animated versions, whereas you can do an animated version of these guys, and what's great about them is that they can do anything that you want them to, and they're not super duper expensive, and that they will give you all the enjoyment that you're looking for. Like their characters have a story, and they're actually able to create something worthwhile. They're absolutely able to give you what you're looking for in a TV show or a movie, in the characters that you want to see. Really used to love the cartoon TV shows because there were things that they could do that no one else could. You know what I'm saying? Like there were things that they were capable of doing in there were things they were able to do in cartoon movies that they can't do now. And it's sad, really, because they've kind of made this a point to say, hey, we're going to spend all the money we possibly can to bring to life your favorite characters. And that is cool. We respect the hell out of that as fans of the genre. Seeing our favorite heroes on the big screen, it's really neat. There's only one problem. They're poorly made. No one likes them because, the writers of the shows and the creators and producers, what they like to do is put their own politics in it. I have a ton of political opinions, and most of them people don't agree with. But you know what? I like to keep it to myself. I'll talk to my wife. I'll talk to my friends about it. But for the most part, I keep it to myself because it's not important. It's not important. My political opinion is wholly unimportant. What I want to do is bring you video games, video game playthroughs. I want you to see the stuff that I'm playing because I want you to like the things that I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to see the games that I'm playing and be enamored with the gameplay, or, you know, like, I gave up on Atomic Heart, and the truth is, I kind of didn't. Um, Atomic Heart, I still have some gameplay of it that I've done. And you know what's neat about it? Um, I've played Atomic Heart just a little bit, and it is actually really fun. It's very difficult to play on your cell phone. Let me just float that out there for you. Um, it is. It's very difficult to play on your cell phone. But if you're gonna play it, you're gonna play it wherever you want to play it, because that's what us gamers do. We play the games where they're available to us. You know, that's what we do. And I want, you know, I don't want you to play a game because I'm playing it. I want you to play a game because it's good. I want you to play the game because it's worth playing. You know, if it's worth playing, then you're going to. Ow. You know, I want you to like the games and play the games because they're good. I don't want you to play the games that I play because you want to be cool or famous or want to earn, you know, followers, or earn some kind of I don't know, admiration or adulation. You know, I want you to watch the games that I play in the event that I play them well. That's what I want. I want to play the games that I like to play, not because they're they're fancy or because I'm going to get a million followers. You know what I would like? I would like to make content for people who want to watch it. You know, that's, you know, in the long run, what I want is for people to play video games instead of, you know, going out and causing trouble. You know, there are plenty of people on the internet who will do stupid things just to get likes and follows and retweets, and, you know, the rest of us know that there is simply just no point. You know, Twitter's a wonderful resource to have. It is. Very. It's a very wonderful resource if that's all you're doing. But it sucks because, we don't. Some of us use it as a resource as intended. We're not using it to. We're not using it because we want you to, be. That's not why we're using it, and it sucks because there are a lot of people who use it for pretty nefarious things, or at least they use it for nefarious purposes, to troll or to, convince. They use it for less than quality things, and it sucks because you're not getting anything. You're not getting what we're getting out of it. What we're getting out of this, out of social media and those kind of platforms. We're getting fans. We're getting people who are trying to make a living staying at home. I want my wife to know that, her career as whatever she wants. 'Cause I know she wants to do tie-dye. I really do. I love what she does. I think it suits her. She's an artist. And it's really cool to see her succeed. It's really cool that as a oh, we want our daughter to be successful on her own merits through hard work and determination. We want our son to do the same through hard work, determination, and his efforts. We don't want our kids to get handed a future. That's not what we want. I don't think any parent should want their kids to just get handed an easy life. Would we prefer that our kids have some kind of future? Yes, of course we do. That's what we want. We want our kids to succeed on their own merits through their own hard work and determination. And we want them to get there the best way we can teach them is by getting them to learn that hard work and effort should go a lot further than having a witty comeback. And there's a lot of people I follow on Facebook who that's what they are. That's all they are, is a witty comeback or and I wish that were the case. I wish that that's not where we were as a society. Just as a whole. Um, but I will say this: I don't have any ill will to these companies who have essentially given up on pleasing fans and settled for pleasing themselves. Um, I can't hate on them because I get it. They're not you're not who they're hoping to get. You know, that's not what they're hoping for. Um, they're hoping that they get a uh, a fan through very little effort, and that sucks because that's not how that should be. Um, you know, it should be it should be more about making good things. You know, I don't know if it's an unwillingness to produce the content that people want to see. I don't know if it's strictly just a lack of willingness to do anything for the fans. I don't know. Um, but I wish that weren't the case. You know, I wish that they would make things for a fan base, for you know, fanatics of their thing. And it sucks. I get it because a lot of times that's not what they want. They don't want to make a thing. They don't want to make a thing for us. They want to make a thing for them. And I get it. You know, if I were a billionaire rich kid who only wanted to make stuff that I wanted to make, ooh, um, you know, I want good stuff. You know, there's there's a point at which it's very important to us as fans of a genre to kind of, you know, do what Ripa did and create their own stories, make their own thing. You know, and I that's part of the reason why I respect Ripa the way I do as a fan is because Ripa makes quality product and we consume quality product because quality product is because quality product is very important. And if you have no plans on making a good thing or good story, um, why bother? You know, why are you bothering to do anything? You know, why bother make good product when you can when you can just phone it in and people give you money? And I think that's the problem is that these companies have realized that they can get away with bad stuff and will never have to answer for the bad stuff. When in reality, they should answer for the bad stuff that they've created. There should be some repercussions. Um, do I think they should be, going out of business? Depends on how bad. I mean, if you're making terrible content that nobody wants to watch, and you're not doing what you should be doing, and that's pleasing the fans and pleasing, ultimately your stockholders. That's the thing, is that stockholders are very important to keeping a company um, going. I own stock in Rumble. Does that mean I get to dictate how Rumble does things? No, of course not. Nor should it. But do I think that? But do I think that? Um, I want good stuff. I want to watch good shows. I'm tired of all the extra bullshit that goes with it. It sucks. I know. It's. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I want my kids to enjoy the stuff that we got to enjoy as kids. I want them to be able to enjoy the same kind of TV shows that we enjoy the same kind of movies that we enjoyed. And right now, we've got this massive lull in society, and it stinks, man. Like, there's got to be more creative ways to, or more enjoyable things. I don't know. I get angry at the fact that I get angry at the fact that all of our fun things um, get corrupted and get tainted by politics. Politics used to be downstream of culture. Now, politics is culture, which is terrible. Politics should never be culture. And I just, I don't know. I hope going forward that it gets better before it gets worse. But you know how this works. There's no guarantees. And I'll give you I'm gonna get myself somewhere and save and return back to um, hmm, um, hmm, um, get myself back to the town and I'm gonna save. Um, I just hope that in the future that we get quality product. Um, I don't want. I want Marvel to get better. I don't want Marvel to get worse and then go out of business, because then we're stuck with whatever's the last thing that they made, and that's not good at all. No one's gonna be happy about that. I can't. I don't know. I can't pretend that I'm happy about. Um, uh, um, I just can't begin to pretend that I'm happy with how things are in modern day movies and whatnot. It's funny. I think back to my son this morning watching, Despicable Me and Minions over and over and over again. And you know what? I like it. I like what they did there. Because my kid can watch it and really can enjoy it. And it makes me happy that I can share something with him, you know? Um, and I could sit there and talk to him about his cars and his favorite stuff, and it doesn't have to be about what's going on in modern day X, Y, and Z. You know, there's none of that, and that's what makes me happy. I I don't know. I feel like it's super duper important for us as parents to remember that our kids are very impressionable, and gosh, um, Second Street. Um, I want my kid to get the same enjoyment from what I used to enjoy as a kid as what he's going to get to enjoy. And I hope that in the future that there's opportunities for him to enjoy this. Like, I gotta tell you, Sony is killing it with Spider-Man, killing it, and it's awesome. It's fun to watch. It makes us fans happy to see them doing things right, accomplishing what we want them to accomplish, making good shows, TVs shows, movies, video games. Video games don't need an agenda. Um, uh, you know, it's kind of important for us. Ooh, I didn't want to go to. It's important to us as fans to get good things and enjoy certain movies and TV shows. Make them good for our kids. Have them have good morals and reasons, and give them, something to look forward to, a movie or a TV show to kind of give them the idea that they can accomplish anything they want to as long as they're willing to put in the effort to achieve it. That's important. It's important to me. It's important to my wife. It's important to my friends and family that we give our kids the best examples of, give them our best. Oh, I don't have a poopy. Okay. What is this guy? Get them to be fans of the same things we're fans of. Get them to be happy about accomplishing things that we wanted to accomplish too. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of important to me that my kids get to enjoy things as much as I enjoyed, and get them into, being fans of things that maybe they wouldn't otherwise be fans of, but perhaps, perhaps it would be more important to get them into a spot where they're able to watch good things, and get them to be fans like we are. Like I want them to be fans like we are. I want them to be I want them to like what we like, and I want my kids to grow up with the chance to have a favorite character. I want them to I want them to have a future X person, if you will, or X man to be a fan of. I want them to be able to have superheroes to look up to. That's kind of what I want. I want them to be happy and have things to be happy about. I guess, for what it's worth, it's more important to me to make sure that the future our kids have has some form of entertainment for them. Sue me. Anyways, I've been playing this game a lot. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is it's pretty neat. I like it. It's fun, and it's a side scroller, as you can see. X attacks with a little red and white character, Y attacks with a kangaroo character, and B attacks with the blue character, the blue lady. Right trigger's a special move for all three of them, not at the same time. And how you switch through them is X attacks for the front CJ character, Y attacks with Garou, and B attacks with Ishida. And if you want to attack with Ishida, you got to continue pressing B. Same with Guru. Y attacks with him. You know, it's pretty easy. You can adjust your stats and equipment here. You can cycle through your characters here. And it it's pretty good. That reminds me, I didn't look at Peru. Oh, good. He's got good stuff. Yeah, no, that's where we're at. I just, it makes me sad that Shazam's going to streaming already. Believe it or not, Shazam's going to streaming already. Some of these other movies are going to streaming right away. Mario has made bank, and for good reason. Because Mario made a movie that was good. It has nothing to do with politics. I mean, nobody, for whatever reason, everyone hates Chris Pratt, and I get it. He's not everybody's cup of tea, but I mean, come on. Just the dude who wants to make movies. Can we not be psychopaths about it? Anyways, I haven't posted anything in a while, and I thought I'd get back to you guys and say that, yeah, I'm still playing games. I'm still doing my video game thing, and I'm going to continue to do my video game thing because I don't need to drag real life politics into my gaming. Here's a fun little fact. I can come on the internet and talk to you guys all day about the fact that I'm a truck driver. Yep, I drive a truck for a living. Is it a good living? Most of the time. But do I get to spend time with my kids and my family as much as I want to? No. So I take a little bit of time out of my day to come on here and talk to you guys. And I want you guys to know that I'm going to do what I can for my family and for my fans, and I'm going to do what I can to make sure that everybody understands that, sometimes it's nice to just take a step back from all of this nonsense and just realize that picking up a game and playing it is far more important than picking a fight with your political enemy. And sometimes I think it's more important for us to realize that, we may have different political opinions, but there are a lot of us who have different opinions, and we all play the same games. Games are a unifier. I don't need to talk about politics to show you a really fun game, a game that I enjoy. It doesn't mean that you'll enjoy it, but I enjoy it, so I show it to you so that you guys can see what I'm playing. And if you think it looks fun, give it a shot. If you don't want to play it, don't play it. I'll never chastise you for it. Never. I won't tell you how to play the game, and I don't want you guys to tell me how to play the game. What I want you to do is take a moment of time out of your life and find somebody who you would like to label as an enemy. Someone you don't agree with. I want you to sit down, have a cup of coffee with them, and enjoy the things you do have in common. because we have a lot more in common than what we don't have in common, and that's something that I think needs to be said more often than not. We have a lot in common, a lot more in common than what we don't have in common, and it's high freaking time that we start appreciating what we have in common more, because it's more important. You know, I want my kids to have um, the best, the best that I can afford. I want them to go to a good school. I want them to have a good job in the future. I want them to accomplish things, and I want them to get to a point where they feel that it's worth. I want them to get to a point where it's more about what they can accomplish than um, I want them to get to a point where they're excited about I want them to be happy by I want them to be happy and accomplish the things that they want to accomplish. I want them to strive for better. Um, better than what I had. I want them to have the same kind of fun future that I had, or hope for a future. Um, and that's about where I'm at. I want my kids to find the things I enjoyable. And does that mean that they have to enjoy what I'm, does that mean that that's what they have to do? No. But I would like for them to find a way in life and get accomplished what they want to get accomplished. That's far more important to me. But yeah, it's a fun game. I think I've rambled on for an hour now, and I am starting to get tired because I have to take sleep meds to go to work at whatever ridiculous time in the morning I go to work. I appreciate everybody listening to me yammer on for as long as I did. I really do appreciate you listening. I appreciate you spending time. And if you're feeling so inclined, drop me a like, subscribe if you want, leave me a comment, tell me how wrong I am. If you want to donate, there's a donation link. I don't expect you to. I don't want you to. I just want you to watch. That's what makes me happy, is you guys watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Happy Easter. And we'll see you all next time.